The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
The Federal Reserve's response is guided by our mandate to promote maximum employment and stable prices for the American people.
Oh, really? Maximum employment. That's what they're worried about? Stable prices? It's a joke. You know how they do that? By dropping interest rates to near zero. That's all you got to abolish the Federal Reserve. They have, when I keep hearing how the fake business news networks, they keep blaming the virus for the stock market crash, when the blame lies directly on the Federal Reserve. God. Also, more blame goes on to big tax cuts. These big tax cuts keep going to the biggest tax dodgers, the largest corporations. Ever notice that? They give the biggest tax cuts to the largest corporations, people who don't need the money. They just don't need it, okay? It's just mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. You know what they should do? Why don't they give the money back to the people? This withholding tax is a joke. Never mind giving people a $1,200 check, a $600 check, a one-time check. What good is that going to do? They would have been better off taking the $3.8 trillion and the withholding tax that the workers pay, give it back to them, and then no more withholding tax. At least knock it off for 3 years. They would have been much better off than this nonsense of sending people out $1,200. Get rid of that monkey off their back, that withholding tax. That's a killer. And they can make it up. The government wants to make it up. Go to the 585 billionaires. You tax them 1/4%. 1/4 or 1/4. They spend that kind of money on their jets, for God's sakes. It's just ridiculous. The Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve has screwed everything up. That's why we're in this mess today. The Federal Reserve never does anything right. Every decision they make is wrong. Federal Reserve, remember, it's a private corporation. It's controlled. It's dominated by gangsters, by the big banks, the very wealthy, the big money interests, the 1/100th of 1%. Those are the people whose income is $25 million annually and their net worth is $1 billion plus. There's about 2,800 of them. They also control the nation's military establishment, the industries that are involved in the production of armaments and other military gear and materials. Refer to, like Eisenhower named it, the military-industrial complex, which he warned us about. But they control that too. And of that $19 trillion in stock gains in the stock market, 80% went to this group. 80% of all stock gains. Oh, and they say there's no income inequality. Are you nuts? Listen.
Yes, again, the income inequality in this country is improving. It's shrinking. Shrinking?
You see how they lie? Fake Business News Network. There you go. That's Maria Bartiromo's sidekick. She's trying to cover up her southern accent. She's been taking lessons now for 2 years. It's not working. I hate to tell you, it's not working.
We went into this with an inequality where the top 0.1% of Americans own 23% of our wealth.
That's right. Shrinking? It's not shrinking. Until you get the Federal Reserve is the disease. The Federal Reserve is the disease. We are experiencing the disease, not the virus. The disease from the Federal Reserve has destroyed our economy from within. It needs to be dissolved. If you go all the way back to 1811, they dissolved it. They're smart enough. They got it. They understood that the Federal Reserve is the country's largest corporation. It's so corrupt. It's the largest corporation in the country, dominated by big banking and very wealthy individuals. They're worse. They're the money terrorists. They're worse than ISIS. They do more damage on America than ISIS ever could. But Americans felt uncomfortable with them in control. This is back in 1811, and they got the Federal Reserve shut down. But we can't do that now because our representatives, they'll never vote to shut it down because they're on the payroll. They're on the payroll. They get paid. So what you're seeing today, and the market's going down again, and I've been telling you all along, until you get the banks, you got to get the banks driving the market. They got to lead. You can't keep having the FANG stocks. It's always the FANG stocks. Everybody depends on the FANG stocks. And think about it. The market has gone up 2,800%. And I pointed this out the other day. I mean, it's just unbelievable. We had the biggest, worst crash almost ever. And the market's already back up 2,800%. I told you it's not going to last because you got to have banks leading. If you don't have the banks leading, you can't just have the FANG stocks. You just can't have Netflix and Facebook and Google. You can't have that group and Amazon lead. You got to have the banks. And the banks are in deep trouble. They're in deep trouble. Nobody wants to talk about that either, the banks, how deep trouble they are. It's unbelievable. Federal Reserve, got to get rid of them. Shut them down. They control 80% of the stock market gains. They control the entire money supply of our country. They control the production of all our armaments and military materials. What are you, nuts? Every time the market gets in trouble, the Fed to the rescue. Big red light going around, siren. They intervene. They always intervene in the free market. Stay the hell out of the free market. We don't need you intervening. They decide the price of stocks. We're supposed to. You and me. Bargaining back and forth. That's what the free market is. That's gone. You know there's no more free market. You and I no longer establish the price of a stock. It used to be you and I, the bid and the ask. We established the price of Apple. We established the price of Caterpillar through the bid and through the ask. No more. We don't have anything to do with it. The Federal Reserve prints money, gives it to the bank. Bank gives it to the CEO. CEO turns around and he reduces the amount of shares he has. He buys his own stock back, and the shares go straight up through the moon. And then they have the fake Business News Network sitting out there telling us how wonderful the world is.
It's just a wonderful world.
Yeah, the wonderful world. Then you got Charles Payne out there telling us what a rocket ship the economy is.
Our economy is surging along. It's surging.
Yeah, how'd that work out for you? It's just maddening, isn't it? By the way, this market goes up, and think about it. Our earnings came out for Q1, minus 5.2%. You know what was Q1 last year? First quarter last year? Minus 0.4. We're at 5.2% minus. More we come back, and how do you make money in this stock market?
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert. It says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. How many times did you say, boy, he's negative about the stock market? He's just a grumpy old man. Well, it proved out I was correct. Myself and my chart. Color-coded chart. Tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell. Hey, it's free for 10 days. Check it out. You get the color-coded chart and you get my membership. Both free for 10 days. This time, you're not going to be surprised when the market crashes. You will be positioned perfectly. Check it out, philsgang.com.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. The fastest drop in history, 3,000 points in 3 days. Wow, but we are right there with my color-coded chart. How many times did you say, listening to me, boy, he's negative, he's just a grumpy old man? And I kept telling you this would happen. And with my color-coded chart, it worked. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com, where you get the color-coded chart and you get my membership free for 10 days. And the best thing is this, that you can, without any work at all, at 2 o'clock, go to my site. We have a video posted of our portfolio stocks. Just select which one you want to follow. Every day, we tell you exactly what to do based on the color-coded chart. If you just follow those instructions to a T, then you're going to have the highest probability of being successful. Check it out, philsgang.com. Get it free for 10 days, the membership and the color-coded charts. See you on the charts.
Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, the market, since the day it crashed, and the last day of the crash, of course, on the S&P, that was on March 23rd. So from March 23rd up to today, the market's up 28%. Now think about that for a moment. How could it be up 28%? Let's think. Let's look at our earnings. Think of them as profits. The first quarter in 2019 was minus 0.4. We just got our first quarter for 2020. Minus 5.2. So let's see. Earnings have gone from minus 0.4 in 2019, much worse. Now we're at minus 5.2, but the market went up 28%. 20%. The economy, the growth. They're telling us how this is the best economy ever. Remember this is 4 weeks ago, right before the crash. They're telling us it's the best economy ever. Economic growth. 2019, first quarter, 3.1%. Let's take a look at the first quarter of 2020. We're just finishing. Minus 4.8%. So let's see. We got our growth is negative 4.8%. Our profits are negative 5.2%. But the stock market's going up 28%. How could that be? Because it's called the Federal Reserve. They do that. They make that happen. They drop interest rates down to zero. They give it to the CEOs. They buy their own stock back. That's how it goes up. You've got to get rid of the Federal Reserve. They're the cause, not the virus. The virus is what pricked the bubble, but they're the cause, the Federal Reserve. Bunch of gangsters. They only benefit themselves. And our founders didn't meet they have that kind of power. That kind of power that the Federal Reserve has right now, and always has, that's reserved for Congress and our Constitution. But you can't even trust Congress anymore. Who are you going to trust in Congress? I'm not saying they're all crooks. A couple good guys in there. But the Federal Reserve keeps suppressing gold prices. Why do they do that? And we're doing terrific with our gold. In fact, there's 11 sectors in the S&P. The gold has come back a little bit of profit taking. I told my members early on, I said, let's get into gold when nobody wanted gold. Let's get into the gold stock, which were up 11%, and the mining stocks were up 34%. We took our profits last Friday. We have a little share. We still have our position open, but a little bit of shares. Then I said, we're going to switch from gold. We're going to go to oil because oil is going to collapse. And we're going to be buying oil when nobody wants it. When nobody wants it. When our chart, our color-coded chart, turns green and identifies for us the big institutions, the biggest institutions on Wall Street, the biggest banks, the biggest hedge funds, when they start buying, we're going to buy. And that's the beautiful thing about my color-coded chart. It works. Please, it works. Why do you think I give you 10 days free? Because when I say it's only $39.95, people think it's a joke. I priced it wrong. If I priced it at $300.95, I'd sell 10 times. I made a big mistake, $39.95. They think it's junk because it's too little in price. That was my mistake. At first, I wasn't going to give it to anybody. At first, I was doing it for my own account, for me. Then I said, this thing works so good, I'll give it to my gang. But I priced it too little. But in fairness, I don't think I did, because the reason why I keep all my prices down. Matter of fact, I told you I had a competitor. They're still in business, but they're in a little bit of trouble. I had a competitor. We would do seminars for $75 on a Saturday. They'd do the same seminar for like $2,000. They'd be packed. They'd be packed. They'd have like 800 people, 500 people. My seminar online, if I got 100 people, I was doing good. Again, too cheap. I should have said my seminar, okay, is $5,000 a minute. I would have probably got 5,000 people. But that's okay. So I'm going to give this to you free. The color code chart, the membership for 10 days, and I'm going to prove to you, if all you did every day at 2 o'clock, go to my site, go to the videos, because every day at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we have a video that's posted. And that every day, our director of education sits with his team, looks at all the stocks in the member portfolio, and Steve makes a decision, okay, on every stock, buy, sell, hold, run like hell, or short, all by the color-coded chart. And then he explains on each chart. Here, give you an example. Here's IWM, one of our stocks.
IWM, you can add to your long today, put your stop at 127.95.
So it's longer than that, but that's just a little sampling. So that's what you get on the video. So you know exactly what do I do. He tells you what to do. You don't have to know anything about the company. You don't have to know anything about the fundamentals of the company. You don't even have to know what the company does. And I have so many people say to me, Phil, I listen to your show all the time. I love your show, but I don't have time to learn. Well, this is it. You don't need to learn anything. How long did that take? Let's see. That's about 6 seconds. Do you have 6 seconds? All right. Let's say it's going to take you 5 minutes. By the time you listen to it, then you go online and then you add or whatever we tell you to do. And you're going to make money. If all you did was take the S&P and take your kids, start educating your kids, use the color-coded chart to buy, to sell, to hold, to run like hell. It's color-coded. 10 days, I'm either going to convince you. I can't sell you. You're going to sell yourself in 10 days if it works or not. And it does. So go to my site. It says philsgang.com, and where it says get started, working investor, and you get the color-coded chart free for 10 days, and you get the membership free for 10 days. And then if you stay with us and you start making some money, please send some money to St. Jude's. All right, so let's talk about gold. We're doing terrific in gold, and gold's going to continue to go higher. But here's the problem: gold right now being so suppressed. They're suppressing it. The Federal Reserve is suppressing it. They don't want to see gold prices going up. They're pushing it down as hard as they can, and I'll explain why they can't. I'm going to explain why. It's outperforming all the S&P 11 sectors. Still is. That's where you should concentrate, and oil.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, the market, 3 days, 1,000 points down. No surprise to us. We forecasted it. Why? Because we have a chart, a color-coded technology chart that identifies the money was pulling out of the market. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com, and for 10 days, you get the chart free and get the membership free. And every day at 2 o'clock, we post our portfolio, so it tells you exactly what to do. Buy, sell, hold, or run like hell. When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month? philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Remember to go to Phil's Take, my take on the market. I have a YouTube site that says Phil's Take. Okay, Phil's Take YouTube. Just put in Phil's Take YouTube, brings you right there and gives you my take on the market. I'm doing 4 segments on what this economy is going to do, what the stock market is going to do. I've already done 3, so I got 1 more to do. So you can get up to date. They're free for anybody. Check it out. Just go to Phil's Take YouTube, okay, and it's free. Okay, let's talk. I want to talk about here. Listen what Kudlow saying.
When the states reopen, and May is the transition month, May and June probably, when the reopening comes, this economy will be poised to resume the strong growth that President Trump's policies fostered in the first years.
Really? What policy? What policy? It was the Fed's policy. 0 rates. You could have had a giraffe in the White House. It could have moved the market. You could have put me in the White House. I could have moved the market. Anybody. Even you, Kudlow. And that 0 rates has destroyed our economy. And no, you're wrong. We're not going to just resume. Like we got off the train at the wrong station and, okay, let me get back on. This was the wrong stop. I'll just resume my trip. This is not a trip on a train. This is not a trip on an airline. You missed your airline, I'll get on another one. This economy has been totally destroyed. So I don't have to sit there, my members don't have to sit there and worry about that. We're going to stay with our 11 sectors in the S&P, and we're going to make sure we're in the stocks that are the strongest. And you only can do that if you have my chart, because my chart is the only chart around that I know of that tells you when to get out of a stock. Give you an example. Today was a wonderful day for us. The market's down 600 points. We love it. It's down 600 points. You want to know why? Because my chart will tell us how strong our stocks are. Are they stronger than the market? When you find out you have a great stock is when the market's going down and your stock doesn't. My chart identifies that for you. Give you an example. Apple has wonderful relative strength. Didn't do anything today. Beautiful. We're up 12%, so we know, here's the beautiful thing. We can go to sleep at night, and we'll know when this thing, we're not just going to wake up one morning and all of a sudden it's down, because it will start giving us a warning signal. It'll turn yellow, and then she'll turn red. We had another beautiful day today. Microsoft, we're up over 16% return. Market's down 500, what am I talking about? It's over 600 points now. And Microsoft is not going down. That means it's got a lot of relative strength. But here's the key. 75% of the people who are in Microsoft right now, they think they're doing terrific. People who are in Apple think they're doing terrific. But here's what they don't understand. They don't know when to get out of that stock, and they're going to lose money. Just like people in 401ks never make money. They don't get it. They just don't get it. You can't convince them. That lure of that free money match, they won't even listen to you. They put up a block, a wall. They'll put up a wall between them and myself. They don't even want to hear me say how you're getting screwed in a 401k with 27 hidden fees, how your fees are so outrageously high. The most important thing when you're investing is fees. If you think about anything, it's fees. It's always fees. And they're the worst. They're a bunch of gangsters. And you're never going to get out in time. How are you going to know when to get out in time? Your advisor going to call you? You think your advisor, who has no fiduciary relationship with you, you think he's going to give you a call?
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
Oh, maybe you got an advisor like this idiot.
You're fine. You don't pay attention to the value of your house every day. Don't pay attention to your portfolio every day.
That's like saying, take a trip, don't pay attention to your gas gauge. You dope. So we got some wonderful stocks that have relative strength. TNDM, beautiful relative strength. We're up 17%. Now, a couple stocks that are going down, the beautiful thing about the chart, we're up in our Starbucks, for example. We have a gain in Starbucks of 23%. Now, Starbucks is pulling back a little bit today. But my chart tells me, not anybody else's chart, mine. We designed this chart. This is a patent chart. It tells us right now it's coming back for profit only. Profit only. It identifies profit only. And then it would identify if it's coming back because the trend is going to change directions on you, so you better get out. So it's going to tell me either the stock is pulled back 1%. Does that mean it's going to continue to go down? Or is it pulling back 1% because they're taking their profits? So we have in there on Starbucks, as I said, we have a 23% gain. And so I know to stay in it. Now, we're going to reduce a lot of our share position today because it's Friday. We always do that on Friday. We always take a lot of our profits. We don't get out. But the key is that for the first time in your life, you're going to know when to get out. Someone's going to tell you, hey, it's time to get out. But everybody who's up in Apple, you don't have to worry. It's just like everybody who's in the FANG stocks. They're all going to lose money. They're all going to lose money because they're not going to get out in time. Netflix, give you a good example. We got out last Friday in Netflix. Netflix is up beautiful. We were up about 24%. And guess what? It pulled back. And on the pullback, it's telling us, don't get out of it because it's profit taking. It's profit taking. So we kept some of our shares on. See, you're always going to know, should I take all my shares off a little as it's coming back? Are they taking that money because it's profit taking? Or are they getting out because it's changing its direction from going up, changes trend to where it's going to reverse and go down? That's why, please, please don't join a gang member. Don't become a gang member just because you heard we're up 14%, 20%, 26%. That's not a reason to join. The reason to join is because you take control. You finally, for the first time, take control. For the first time in your life in the stock market, you go to sleep at night because the color code works. And I give it to you for 10 days, and I'll prove it to you in 10 days. As I said, my mistake was too little money. I should have charged $5,000 for it. I'd be on my yacht somewhere talking about it. Right. All right, let's get back to the stupidity of the Federal Reserve. Gold, out of all 11 sectors, gold is still leading. Now, we took some profits in gold, but gold, our gold stocks, our mining stocks, and our regular gold are doing fantastic. Now, think about this. The Federal Reserve keeps suppressing gold prices because if they did not, that would empower Main Street. The people. They don't want the Federal Reserve. You think these gangsters want to empower you? Me? No, they want to empower the government. That's why they're suppressing, one of the reasons why they keep suppressing the price of gold. The last thing our owners, the Federal Reserve gangsters, want is to give us the power, to empower us. See, when gold increases in prices, signals to our lenders, we're in trouble. We got to go and say to the Treasury, hey, raise rates, push up yields and have an auction so we can attract money. And that's how we get screwed again. So think about what we do. We go and the Federal Reserve raises rates because they caused the market to go down. Now they're raising rates and saying, hey, we need some help. We can't pay our bills. We can't pay our bills. Isn't that stupid? So now they're raising rates to raise money. We should never be in that position to begin with. Unbelievable. Manipulating the dollar, that's a sin. Hey, we'll be right back. Join my gang, free for 10 days. philsgang.com.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day?
That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026. Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. The fastest drop in history, 3,000 points in 3 days. Wow, but we are right there with my color-coded chart. How many times did you say, listening to me, boy, he's negative, he's just a grumpy old man? And I kept telling you this would happen. And with my color-coded chart, it worked. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com, where you get the color-coded chart and you get my membership free for 10 days. And the best thing is this, that you can, without any work at all, at 2 o'clock, go to my site. We have a video posted of our portfolio stocks. Just select which one you want to follow. every day we tell you exactly what to do based on the color-coded chart. If you just follow those instructions to a T, then you're going to the highest probability of being successful. Check it out, philsgang.com. Get it free for 10 days, the membership and the color-coded charts. See you on the charts. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. How many times did you say, boy, he's negative about the stock market? He's just a grumpy old man. Well, it proved out I was correct. Myself and my chart. Color-coded chart. Tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell. Hey, it's free for 10 days. Check it out. You get the color-coded chart and you get my membership. Both free for 10 days. This time, you're not going to be surprised when the market crashes. You will be positioned perfectly. Check it out, philsgang.com.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. How many times did you say, boy, he's negative about the stock market? He's just a grumpy old man. Well, it proved out I was correct. Myself and my chart. Color-coded chart. Tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell. Hey, it's free for 10 days. Check it out. You get the color-coded chart and you get my membership. Both free for 10 days. This time, you're not going to be surprised when the market crashes. You will be positioned perfectly. Check it out, philsgang.com.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
They've got a nearly $7 trillion balance sheet at the Fed. I never thought I would see that in my life.
Nobody knows what that means. Ask someone. What does it mean that the Fed balance sheet went from $400 billion in 2008 to $7 trillion today? They're going to, I don't know. But you ask them about a ball game or a hockey game, they know all the stats. They have no idea what that means. What it means is you got screwed. You and I got screwed. It means they are backing bad management, bad companies. They are taking failures and backing them. They go in, right? They take their treasuries. The first thing they do, the banks, they'll go in and take their treasuries and go to a pawn shop. There's a pawn shop for treasuries. Yeah, there's a pawn shop for treasuries called Robo. The Fed controls it. So they get some cash to keep the banks going. See, people have no idea the shape of the banks. They're in real bad shape. They've never been fixed since 2008. They were propped up, but never fixed. And now the reason you're seeing such a collapse in this market and so hard to get it back up because the banks aren't leading. You have the stupid FANG stocks leading. That is not going to stay that way. I told you this back in 2018. Remember? I said on January 16, 2018, I said this year the market's going to start to crash. We're going to start to crash. I said mark this date down. I said December of 2018 would be the worst of the months of the crash, and it was. And then they rallied it back up on the news that, oh, we may be signing we're going to sign with China pretty soon, our trade deal. Remember all that nonsense? And then what happened? Didn't hold. Why didn't it hold? Why did it crash in 2018? Why did it crash in February 2020? Because the banks aren't leading. The banks are in deep trouble, but nobody wants to admit to that. And here's the other thing. We got to get rid of the Federal Reserve. We got to get rid of them. Because we got to let our gold compete with the dollar. We need to let gold compete with the dollar. As long as you got the Federal Reserve, they won't allow that. Because, as I said, that would empower you, me, Main Street, the people, not the government, not Congress, not the Federal Reserve, not the fat cats on Wall Street, the banksters. Let gold compete with the dollar. We got to. It's got to compete to the dollar as to the value. What is the true value of a dollar? We only know if we can let the gold compete with the dollar as to the true value of the dollar and its buying power. Let it compete by comparing each dollar to an ounce of gold. That's what we need. No longer do we want you manipulating the dollar. We got to get them to stop that. We got to get rid of this Federal Reserve, because this Federal Reserve, it only works for the 1 percentile. They're making all the money. Everybody else thought they were rich because they were getting access to easy credit to buy cars, buy anything they want. 5 credit cards, 10 credit cards. Keep on buying. Buy your motorcycle. Buy your boat. Buy on Friday night, you go get a pit bull and a chain and tie them up to your Jeep somewhere outside a bar. That's all done by financing on credit cards. The very, very wealthy, our owners are saying, look, let the people think they're wealthy by giving them credit. Let them go into debt. And when they go into debt and they can't pay that debt back, they start losing their jobs. They start losing their jobs, we go from inflation to deflation. Then what we're going to do is pull the plug on the bubble, and we're going to make money all the way back down. This is how they think. Then we're going to start another bubble. And that's what they're doing now. They're starting another bubble. That's why you got to get rid of the Federal Reserve. This is the game they've been playing. These are man-made bubbles. And you're always getting hurt because you can't create wealth. A person is difficult to create wealth today. All the wealth is going to one side of the ledger. They're getting all the wealth, the fat cats. So let gold compete with the dollar, first of all. Gold will tell us the true value of the dollar. Right now, all you know is the value of the dollar is collapsing. It's collapsing. So if we can get rid of the Federal Reserve, you can turn this whole thing around. You can. You really can. And the other reason you need to go back to the gold standard, the Federal Reserve never makes any right decisions. They're always wrong. And they lie. They claim that their mission is full employment and price stability. That's what they're supposed to be doing. They're liars. You know how they do it? They do it by QE, extreme low interest rates, and stock buybacks. And that low interest rate, this is what they do. They do it by low interest. They say, we're doing our job. We're looking at full employment. We're going to make stability, price stability. We're going to create price stability. We're going to drop interest rates to zero. Keep them low. When you keep interest rates too low too long, you destroy the economy. And here's another problem. When you have these QE rates so low, down near zero, that's the biggest threat to our economy. You can't grow. When you have interest rates at zero, you can't grow. Because low rates means stock buybacks. It means the transferring of money from business investment by CEOs to stock buybacks. So they're not going to put money in business investment. If you don't put money in business investment, then you can't increase productivity. If you can't increase productivity, a company, they're not going to give you a wage. Your standard of living is going down, and that's what's happening. And then when they point to the stock market, how great the stock market's been in the last month, I've been listening to them every day now going, look at this. This has been the best March we've ever had. This has been the... What are you talking about? It's fake. Here you go again. Best March, best market. And while they're saying it was the best market they ever had, the best March they ever had, earnings went from the first quarter minus 0.4 to the first quarter now, 2020, minus 5.2. But they had the best market ever. This is nuts. Total job loss, or now they're saying it's going to be 47 million. Unemployment rate right now is 20%. But the stock market's going up. They said the best month ever. April manufacturing has dropped to minus 53. That's a total failure of manufacturing. Nobody's manufacturing anything. Consumer confidence cut in half. Consumer spending minus 0.76. Think of it this way: minus 0.76. That's as bad as if you went from 100% down to 0.25%. Yeah. And they're telling us this is the best rally they ever had since 1987. It's a phony rally. It's not going to hold. But look, we don't care. We don't care. And we know one thing, because we don't care because when this market's going to collapse, our chart will be right there to take us out of our profits. When this Starbucks, when this market collapses, we'll be able to get out in time to make sure we assure ourselves for our 23% gain. Same thing with McDonald's. We have a 14% gain. Our chart will identify well in advance time to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to run like hell. Nobody else has this chart. I'm going to sell it to you free, for 10 days. Check it out. So here we are. We got this PPP program. It's not working. It's not. And think how stupid they are. Few people in Washington ever ran a business, which is evident by the program they structured, the bailout. They're only letting 25% go to expenses like rent. 75% has to go to wages. You can't cap at 25%. That's ridiculous. Anybody knows anything? That's why I'm stunned that Trump didn't catch that before signing the bill. He's in business. Rent alone can kill you. And here's the biggest problem nobody wants to talk about. Why Kudlow is out of his mind when he says, oh, we're going to go right back to the way we were.
When the states reopen, and May is the transition month, May and June probably, when the reopening comes, this economy will be poised to resume the strong growth.
No, it's not, because I'm going to tell you why. This is what nobody's talking about. You take the big businesses, the best businesses, the ones that are surviving. The Fake Business News Network won't tell you this. They're now getting in trouble. 0 rates or sending them a check is not going to help them. When you have great businesses and they can't increase top-line sales, you can't fix that with lower rates. And that's what's going to happen. All the top businesses are going to start collapsing. Get my free chart for 10 days and my free membership for 10 days. Go to my site, philsgang.com. See you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.